Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing. Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 626 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. I'm Heidi, and I'm super happy you're with me today. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart for always showing up and for sharing the episodes with your friends and family and hitting that subscribe button, and especially for leaving those 5-star reviews. I mean, if these conversations are sparking something in your life, if it's helping you, it just might help someone else too. So thank you in advance for spreading the love. It means the world to me, and it does help keep the podcast growing. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I got this text from one of my longtime clients. She's absolutely amazing, by the way. We've been working together for years now. And like so many of my clients, we've gone beyond just the professional stuff, and we've actually become friends. You know how that happens when you're in someone's home and you're helping them create spaces. And, it really, for me, it's just automatically like we become friends. Anyway, this last week, or maybe it's not really this last week, it's been a few weeks now, but she sent me this text with a bunch of pictures that were attached, and she's all excited, saying something like, AI is going to take everyone's job, including yours and mine. Look at what it did for my living room. So I opened it up, and there are these AI generated images of her living room. I mean, they're completely, reimagined with furniture placement, color schemes, everything, the whole 9 yards. And it looked pretty good at first glance. Like it had scanned her space and had, put in sofas and tables and decor that kind of matched the vibe she had obviously told it. Now, my initial reaction was kind of a mix of curiosity and a little bit of excitement. I do not shy away from new tech. I'm kind of obsessed with how it's evolving. I love it. I've been playing around with AI tools too. I've used them for quick mood boards and just ideas and quick, if I need a measurement that I can't think of off the top of my head. But as I zoomed in on those pictures, I quickly saw several things that felt off, like the proportions weren't quite right. Lighting suggestions were a little off, and it had that polished but not so personal feel that you can imagine AI would deliver. So, but I sent her a text back, and I was like, that's so cool. I love how it's giving you a starting point, and I can't wait to see how it turns out in real life. Because let's be real, I knew deep down that was just probably like the starting point, and that is it. She will definitely need that human touch to make it feel the way I know she wants it to feel. So fast forward a few weeks later, and sure enough, I get another text from her. Hey, Heidi, can you come over for a few hours? Things are not feeling very cohesive, and I know that you can help. So I, of course, cleared my schedule for a day, and I headed over to her house, and we spent the afternoon, diving deep into each one of her spaces. It's a beautiful big home, and it's gorgeous, but it was one of those perfect client sessions where everything just sort of flowed. We started in the living room, and we were going over rug sizes and art location and pillows and lamps and making everything feel the way I know she wanted it to feel. And we moved things around, we changed up the layouts a little bit to make them click. And we really took the art and made sure that they felt right in each space, and really just brought life to what had kind of fell flat when I walked in. Something personal, and a lot of personal things that no algorithm could ever dream up, no matter how hard it tried. So much of what AI suggested really didn't account for the cozy, sort of inviting atmosphere that she wants after a long day. They work hard, and they want to come home, and they want to be cozy, and they have grandkids, and it's, they don't want it to feel like cold or sterile. And so we actually brainstormed some more warmer lighting options and added some of the vintage inspired pieces, and we talked about wallpaper, bedding, all that kind of stuff. By the end of the whole thing, her whole home was starting to actually breathe. It went from a functional space to one that just kind of whispered welcome home every time she walks in. And the reason I'm sharing this story with you is because, it got me thinking a lot about the future, especially with all the buzz around AI and robots, which I'm kind of excited about. But I listen to podcasts just like all of you do. I love to listen to them when I'm in my car, or even just like when I'm working around the house. I love to listen to them. So I hear all the time how artificial intelligence is coming for our jobs, how it's going to revolutionize everything from design to healthcare to everyday chores. And you know what? It's not going away. In fact, it's only going to get bigger and smarter and more integrated into our lives. And I'm really excited about it. Grok and I are great friends. I'm serious. I have had lots of chats with Grok, and they've sparked some creative ideas that I might not have thought of on my own. But here's the thing. While AI is really good at crunching data and like generating options and predicting trends, it is never going to replace the heart and soul of what makes us human. I mean, think about it. In my world of interior design, AI can definitely spit out a floor plan or a color palette in seconds, but it's not going to walk into your home and feel the energy of the room and say, you know what? This sofa looked good on paper, but it really needs to move back 6 inches because it's crowding the flow. It can't sense that the rug is too small and makes the space feel disjointed, or that the walls need a little bit moodier color to add warmth. It doesn't know your stories about the heirloom vase that your grandma gave you that needs that perfect spotlight, or how you love curling up with a book and you really want natural light. That's human work. That's the stuff that lights me up every single day. And that is why I love what I do. And it's not just about design. It's every area of life. I mean, imagine recovering from surgery, and sure, AI might monitor your vitals or suggest recovery plans, but there's no robot that's going to hold your hand and look you in the eye and say, you got this. I'm here with you. Or what about boarding a plane? I mean, eventually we might get to a point where AI pilots are a thing, but right now, and for a long time to come, I mean, I'm thinking probably decades, we want that human reassurance from the crew, the warm welcome that makes us feel safe and seen. The same thing goes for teachers. I mean, AI can grade papers or tutor facts, but it's not going to inspire a kid with passion or notice when they're struggling emotionally. It's just not designed to do the things that a real person can do. And I think that is really special. I believe that AI is going to force us all to level up and to focus on the parts of our jobs and lives that are uniquely human. I've been incorporating AI as a tool, not a threat, like using it for quick research or, trend forecasts, so I can spend more time on the human side, which is the part I love. And I'm kind of leaning into the human aspect of whatever I do. And I'm learning new things too at the same time, because I'm having to learn AI, which I love. And you can do the same thing, whether you're in business or you're parenting or in your relationships or have a passion project like my podcast. Identify the parts that light you up, the ones that no machine could replicate, and double down on them. Like, embrace AI, let it handle the heavy lifting so that you can shine in your strengths. So, I would ask myself, what makes my contribution irreplaceable? What do I love that involves connecting with people or solving problems creatively or adding that special flair? Those are the skills you want to nurture. And you're not only going to survive the AI wave, but you will thrive in it. Your career and your relationships, your whole lifestyle will feel more fulfilling because you're focusing on what makes you. My challenge for you this week is stop fearing AI and start using it to make your life exactly the way you want it, thriving and leaning into the more human aspects of life. Embrace the human side in this ever-changing tech-driven world. And remember, if you are loving this podcast, that 5-star review goes a long way. Share this with 3 fellow humans. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.